Yo, what's up guys, it's Reverbed, and today the April update is out, finally. It's 1,693 megabytes, which is basically 1.7 gigabytes, and it's going to focus on ranking, matchmaking, penalties, stability, as well as game-specific improvements for each title. And as you can see in the lobby, everybody's at level 1, 2, and 3, and you'll definitely be seeing people trying to race to level 50 as fast as they can. I actually went into a game and tried quitting to see what would happen, and it said leaving the game before finishing will result in a loss to your ranking and a penalty to your Xbox reputation across all games, and then it gives extra details to a link they provided. I did try to leave a match, but I didn't really lose any levels because I was still level 1, so it doesn't really matter yet, but later on in the game it would start to matter if people quit. And one of the weirdest things about this update is there's a weird line or dot up in the top left of the game anytime you're in the menus. It doesn't pop up in-game when you're playing, but even if you hit start in-game, it will show a dot still. So let's go over the actual notes of the content update and the patch. I'm not going to be reading every single bullet point they put, but I will kind of talk about some of the most important ones. And if you do want to, you can pause and read them yourself, or I'll put the link in the description to the actual content update on Waypoint. But starting with the most important thing of the update, in my opinion, and to a lot of people, is ranking. They reset Halo 2 Anniversary ranks, and they're actually going to begin to roll out the ranks and additional playlists tomorrow, actually, on Team Slayer and HCS playlists, and they're going to be monitoring the playlist over the next few days to ensure that everything is working properly before they roll out additional playlists. The next big thing they tackled in the update was quitting and betrayals, and now in ranked playlists, quitting a match is going to be treated the same as a loss. So I'm assuming if you lag out or you quit, if you any way you leave the match, you will get a loss. So I think that's really good. It will encourage players to not leave, and because they don't want to lose their rank. They're also going to track quits and betrayals, and any offending players that do this more than normal will most likely get some kind of penalty. So that's really good. Moving to Halo 1, they resolved an issue that was causing off-host players to deal more damage than the host in peer-to-peer custom games, which I had no idea that was an issue, and I'm glad it's fixed now. I kind of wish they might have told us, but it is what it is. And a massive one. I can't believe it took them this long to actually fix this. They updated the boxer control layout by switching the switch grenade and throw grenade buttons. So the whole layout was messed up, and boxer players had trouble playing, and that's unacceptable. But it's good it's fixed now, so we'll move on. Now onto Halo 2, they resolved a hitbox issue where shooting an enemy's weapon from the front would not cause damage. I haven't even thought of this or seen it anywhere, so at least it's fixed now. And now to the big one. Halo 3 actually got the most, I'd say, fixed in the update, which is awesome because Halo 3 is my favorite Halo, and a lot of it is pretty big stuff. So they updated the Halo 3 Forge to include editing for all game types, which was a big deal for a ton of forgers. They couldn't actually make a lot of maps or game types, that they wanted to because they couldn't edit the original game types. And they also made significant improvements to Halo 3 audio, specifically in regards to weapon fire and sound effects. And I actually went into a custom game to test this out, and it sounds a lot better. So finally, right? They made improvements to Halo 3 multiplayer networking stability, which is always good. Stability is good. The next one is made improvements to Halo 3's controller dead zones, and dead zones are actually what have made the Halo 3 aiming feel weird compared to the Xbox One on MCC to 360 Halo 3. It feels like it's going faster in the Xbox One version, so the aim is going to be a lot better from now on. And I'm actually going to skip Halo 4 and move straight to parties. They made improvements to voice chat consistency, specifically in team-based matchmaking games, resolved an issue where a player may not hear another player via voice chat after completing a game, improved party functionality, specifically in regards to game invites and joinable states, increase the speed at which the roster populates with Xbox friends after completing a game, which is awesome because it's really annoying to wait for the roster to pop up. They result in an issue where players get stuck on the leaving matchmaking screen for longer than usual, and I actually kind of tested this and it seems really quick. They resolved an issue where players were unable to join immediately after becoming Xbox Live friends, which I didn't know was an issue, and I'm glad it's fixed now. And I'm actually also going to skip achievements, but on to UI stability and miscellaneous type stuff. They made a variety of improvements to UI throughout the title, specifically in regards to notification messages and stability. They improved playlist and campaign career stats, tracking for H2, H3, and H4, and made a variety of significant improvements to stability throughout the title. So that's just, in general, really good. They go on to say that they are on track for the next content update, which is going to be next month in May, concerning the Relic multiplayer map remake and the campaign for Halo 3 ODST. So they actually released some screenshots that I'm showing right now, and man, Relic looks amazing, and I can't wait to play ODST in 1080p and 60 frames. It's going to be really freaking fun. I'll be making videos on those as well, guys. So thanks for watching. See you guys later.